Hey, how are you? My name is Susan Mwangi, and today I want us to reflect on the process of loss, either when you lose a loved one or when you lose a job or losing a loved one either by death or uh, by relationship ending or anything that makes you feel that now this is the end. And you have to go through a process of grief. This is a psychological process that people go through. So by understanding this, it is possible for you to know where you are and know how you can be able to maneuver out of it. So the first stage is usually denial and isolation. So most of the time you do not actually accept. So you have a defense mechanism where you have not accepted that you have actually lost. Let's say if it's the job, and you're like, no, it's not real. So what happens is you are not able to accept the situation the way it is, and then after that you get to the next process, which is usually anger, where you're angry at yourself, you're angry at your maybe employer, or if it's a loved one you've lost, you're angry at God, or you're angry at everyone else, and as well as yourself. So from the stage of anger, the next stage is usually bargaining. And in bargaining, you think only if maybe if I will have worked harder, or if we'll have had a better relationship, if it's a person maybe who was sick that has passed away, maybe I did not put my best in making sure that I took them to the best hospitals, or the if only I could have done these things will have been better. So there's a sense of helplessness at this stage where you're feeling like, if I could have done something, things will not have been the way they are. And then after that, you get into a stage of depression where it's like you are depressed. You're feeling like it's the end of the world. It's like you have no value. Your level of self-esteem goes down. If you are looking for a job, you're at a stage where you no longer feel as if it's worth looking for another job. You feel like maybe you're not worth it. So this is a point of depression where some of the people stay there for quite some time. If maybe you're not, you had sent a bit of let's say CVs, and then you're feeling like, no, let me not, let me just stay. All right. So it's or if it's losing a loved one, it's a stage where you are feeling a sense of, not very, your worth is lower. You feel guilty about many things. You feel as if no one cares, and so many such things. And then after that, after you have gone through the previous four stages, that's when you get to the point of acceptance and saying, I have accepted, this is the way they are, life has to move on, I've got to get a better job, I am good the way I am. If it's for a job, you put your effort in making sure that at least you're working towards getting another job. So it is usually a normal process that people go through, not necessarily using the order that I've used, but finally after acceptance, that's when you're able to move on. And right now, I'd like to encourage anyone who's lost their job is that it's not the end of the world. You have skills, you have a set of skills, you have knowledge, and you have something to offer. So please look at yourself again, repackage yourself again, refresh yourself again, and go hit knocking doors. And maybe it's using social media, if it's LinkedIn, if it's some networks that you're having, just to make sure that you go back. It is not all lost. And if you've lost a loved one, is that you be encouraged. All right, may you have comfort and know that things will be all right. So it's important for you to be able to understand, irrespective of whatever situation you're in, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So but this can only happen through you. All right, so it is you to accept and try to repackage yourself, all right, and be able to move on. So that is important for you to understand. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Susan Mwangi 254, and on Facebook, Susan Mwangi 254. May you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.